Hello, thank you for joining this YouTube video. In today's session, I'll be showing you how you can, create shared mailboxes and how this can be beneficial to your business. My name is Nkemi Luago. I am a Microsoft certified trainer. And let's get started. So first of all, what exactly are shared mailboxes? Well, in simple terms, shared mailboxes are used when multiple people need access to the same mailbox. Okay, such as a company information or support email address, a reception desk, or other functions that might be shared by multiple people. Okay, so that these are the scenarios where you would need a shared mailbox. Now, also note that you can even grant users access to the shared mailbox. They can have access to either send as or send on behalf of the mailbox. Okay, using the mailbox email address. So this is, what this helps you accomplish. Now, I want us to note, right? Even before you create a shared mailbox, there are some things that you need to note. Number one is that shared mailboxes typically do not require a license. Okay, so they save you cost in that regard. They do not require a license. However, your shared mailbox can store up to 50 gigabytes of data before you then need to assign a license to it. That means the maximum storage space you can allocate with the shared mailbox is 50 gigabytes. After that, you need to purchase a license, an exchange license that helps you receive more emails than 50 gigabytes. All right. Like I mentioned, you can create a shared mailbox, or if you already have a user mailbox, you can even convert this to a shared mailbox. And when you do so, you can then remove the license on that mailbox. So, for example, you have a user who works in your organization, and then that user exits the organization. All right, what should you do? Should you keep the license active? Typically, you don't need to, as long as that user has not used up to 50 gigabytes of mailbox space. You can simply convert the mailbox to a shared mailbox, and then you can remove the license. Okay, and that will retain the data on the mailbox. All right, so getting started, how do you create a shared mailbox? This is very, very simple. First, you go to the URL as an administrator. Okay, as an administrator, you go to admin.exchange.microsoft.com. All right, I would also drop this link in the description, admin.exchange.microsoft.com. And once you're logged in, you go to recipients, you go to mailboxes, and that will bring you right to this page. So on this page, you click add a shared mailbox. So I will show you how you can add a new shared mailbox, and I'll also show you how you can convert an existing user mailbox to a shared mailbox. So here you click add a shared mailbox. Okay, let's call this support team 1. Okay, I can call it support team 1 at, then I choose my domain name. Okay, you can even give this an alias, and then you go on to create the shared mailbox. So you can see now the shared mailbox has been created. All right, so these are next steps you can do. You can begin adding users to the mailbox even right from this page. However, let us close this. We can search here as well for the mailbox. Okay, this is it. I would click on that. And here you can see information about the mailbox right from here. You can see the mailbox usage. Okay, as I mentioned, the maximum should be 50 gigabytes. All right. You go to the organization, delegation, mailbox, and others. All right. However, What I want to show us now is how you can delegate access to the shared mailbox. Okay, that means you want to grant other members of staff, ability to send emails and even interact as this mailbox. All right. So here are two types of access you can give. Number one is send as. And as you can see, 0 persons have been given this permission. Number two is read and manage. This is having full access to the shared mailbox. Okay. This would allow the delegate to open this mailbox and behave as the mailbox owner. So whichever one you want to assign, you can choose that. You simply click on edit, you click add members, you search for the member. Okay, I search for the member and I click save and I go ahead and confirm. So now you see, as simple as that, I have granted this user the ability to access this shared mailbox. Okay, so that is how simple that is. And what would happen is when this user that I have assigned access goes to his Outlook, okay, he would be able to see the shared mailbox reflected in his Outlook. Okay, and here you can see read and manage access is now one user. You can always go back and remove and delete this user from having this permission on the shared mailbox. Okay, so I hope this was quite clear. So let me go on and show you how you can even convert an existing mailbox, user mailbox, to a shared mailbox. All right. Okay. I have a user here, Chimbiadi. Okay. I will click on that user, which is a user mailbox. All right. I would like to convert this to a shared mailbox in this scenario. So I would click on that. And you can see that when I click on this right from the top, there are two ways you can do this, right? When you select the user, right from the top, you can see convert to shared mailbox right here, okay? Or you can double click on this user. That would open up the user page for you. Then you can go on to mailbox and go on to, sorry, you can go on to orders and then go to convert to shared mailbox and click confirm, and that would convert this user mailbox to a shared mailbox. And after doing this, you can then go on to the M365 admin center and unassign the license that was previously assigned to this user Chimbiadi. So that way you are saving uh costs on licenses, and you are still able to retain the content, the user's mailbox. All right. So this is how simple you can do this. I hope this has been insightful. Do let me know if you have any questions. Bye for now, everyone.